Hey babies. So today we are making a fidelity oil. Now, the incense that's in here right now is Nakchamba. It's been sitting in here for a minute, so as you can see, it done condensed a little bit. But nonetheless, she has been smudged, prayed upon, and blessed. And this fidelity oil is to keep your partner faithful. So with that being said, let's get started. We want to start off with only herbs that are going to get them to do what we want them to do. So for love spells, I want to start off with some witch hazel. Witch hazel is great for love spells, and it's also great for the skin. Okay, so we are going to put a little bit of, just a pinch of witch hazel in your jar. You might, depending on the type of bottle that you're using, you might want to get yourself a little funnel, because like me, I'm spilling herbs on my table, but it's all good. I'm going to put some deer tongue to improve communication between you and a partner. I think deer tongue is great for that. Okay. So we got some deer tongue in here. We have some red clover. So the red clover is also great for fidelity. Everything you're using, my love, so we're going to get some red clover. Everything you're using, you want to pray over it. Now, the red clover, most of my other herbs, I use so regularly and I pray over them. I've been working with them all day. The red clover, I'm just working with this for the first time today. So I'm going to take my time and bless my red clover. Okay, so now we're going to put some red clover in here. This is great for keeping your partner faithful. Okay. Everything I'm putting in here is about getting your partner to do what you need them to do. Now, I have some saltpeter. And saltpeter is also great for fidelity. It's great for protection. Now, it keeps your partner from straying. It's what I love so much about saltpeter. It's really, really good at keeping partners from straying. Now I'm adding a little bit, not a lot, maybe a quarter of this spoon is what I'm adding. So let's say 1/10 of a teaspoon. You just want a dash, just a dash of the saltpeter, okay? Just a dash. Now the essential oils that we're going to add here are some rose oil. You know I love rose oil when it comes to love. Yeah, 10 drops of rose oil. To bring love, beauty, happiness. Bergman is to bring the happiness back into the union. Make them realize that they are happy where they are and they don't have to stray, all right? And lavender to bring peace to the relationship. So we got some lavender in there to bring some peace. Now we're going to go ahead and just mix that around clockwise. And we're going to add some 100% olive oil. All right, so we're going to top this oil off with some olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, go to Dollar Tree and buy some. It's that simple. Buy a small bottle because or use some coconut oil. You can use sunflower oil, or you can use grapeseed oil. Those are the great oils for this. Now look at how beautiful and clear that oil is. Now this oil is meant to keep your partner from straying. Let's smell it. It smells so beautiful. Now this oil is mainly for women to keep their man from straying. This is a great oil for women to keep their man from straying. I need to be specific with that, okay? But this is definitely a great fidelity oil. You can use, any sex can use it, but I created it for women to keep their man from straying, okay? I know you might think, oh, what the fuck? But if you want to turn this into a more masculine one, what you can do is put some Queen Elizabeth root, or for the men, you can add the High John root, but you want your lady to not stray. So I will add the Queen Elizabeth root to this to turn this into a more feminine love fidelity oil, okay? It's just one ingredient away to making it feminine, but I created it for a more masculine experience. And we want fidelity, we want honesty. How beautiful fidelity oil. I'm making all these oils because we are using all of these oils that we are making in our spells. I'm not making these for just any reason, guys. I'm making these because we're using these in spells that we're going to be doing. This is the foundation for the spells, are the oils and the great ingredients that you're going to have to do your spell work with. And you don't want to depend on other conjure oils, because let's say you go to the Botanica and you buy a conjure oil. You don't really know what's in that. That one may be mass produced by some company in Mexico, and all they're doing is adding some oil, some dye, and a little bit of perfume and calling it whatever, you know? Whereas you know, it's the same thing as cooking. You know what you're making. You know the quality of what the ingredients that you're putting in there and the energy that you're putting in there. So we're starting these every spell starts off with the conditioning oil that you need for it, okay? All right, my love. So by now, we should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 oils. I am stopping right now. We should have 10 oils prepared by the time you get to this point. So I can just be spelling away at this point.